live. I see that we're getting a signal. Let's see if we get image as well. And you know what, Martin? I think we're live.
Nice. So today we're doing a bit of a different kind of stream because our main piece of technology that we're using to stream is gone for the day. It's back tomorrow. So we're only on YouTube today, only in full HD. Normally we're on 4K in YouTube. And some other platforms we're multi-streaming to Twitch and X normally. All that will be back to normal tomorrow. But me and Hannes have been just twiddling our thumbs the whole weekend, waiting for getting back to streaming. So we did want to stream, even though we didn't have all stuff. And this morning we started on the funnels. It's just in there like for symbolic reasons. I'm gonna beautify these funnels. We're starting on the marble transport. This is also ridiculous, but it's there. So the loop starts here in the funnels, and now we're at the conveyor belt. We're up here, marbles gets dropped off, and then down to the droppers. That's the marble loop. But we have some stuff to fix. So we have one of the item on the list is the top tracks, and that's number 3 of the item, which is why I'm gonna do them now. So I'm jumping in your list, Hannes.
So what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna do the third step, the top tracks. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm in the gates part studio here.
Thought I sous chef this nicely, but I guess not.
I had kind of a lot of trouble this morning knowing how to do stuff, and over lunch I thought about why, and it's because I was confused between how serious CAD this was, and I realized now for lunch that this CAD is completely not serious at all, which makes everything a bit easier. I'm just adding these things so we know they're needed for the machine. And we can make them, and I'm going to redo them completely later. So that's why I'm not ashamed to do these top tracks as bad as this. Let me change the slope. Meaning this is all just a getting started exercise. And during the last streams, we cleaned the entire project up. And I was kind of annoyed when I started with this because I think the new way I'm CADing now is not as clean as after the spring cleaning. But then the nice chat reminded us that it's normal. I can just start with broad strokes of the pens of the brush. And here's our top tracks now.
Yeah.
You see that? So
yes.
You can cross that out. We already succeeded with 1 point.
Are you kidding me? We've been streaming for 2 minutes, Martin.
I added a point so we could kill it quickly. And I think we're also gonna do the followers that is also in the list. So
okay, so we go into the followers.
Yes.
And for those who are joining the stream right now, Martin is completing the marble loop on the marble machine. The whole marble transportation loop. That's what he's CADing right now.
Yep. Conveyor belt. Let's go to the drivetrain. Oh, I'm confused with these tabs, and Ludwig showed me today the tab manager. So I think I can go here and just write drive, and I get everything I need here. So, and if I write con, I get the conveyor belt, and it's very fast to move around here. I think we should add some followers on this. And I did a mistake on the stream. Did you enter the information in the description on this? In the
yes.
Yeah. So there's really nice links that Derek Van Allen shared with me from Onshape educator called Evan Reese, who's making fantastic content about sketching on mate connectors. And during the lunch, I learned something that I did wrong this morning. So I'm going to show that already now. So for several reasons, most of all the C-flip issue in Onshape, sketching on I want to sketch on the middle of this conveyor belt plane. And what I used to do was this. I used to choose a mid plane, and I choose the two faces. And there we go. We have a beautiful mid plane. That's not what is always by these Onshape pros. Instead, you can do what I did wrong this morning, is that I made why don't I see the mate connector? Is it because this is open? Yeah. So I chose a mate connector here from the menu, and I added a mate connector, and I hovered around until it found a good place there, and I click that, and I choose a sketch on that mate connector. What happens then is that works, but we get this mate connector feature in the feature tree. And that's actually not how sketching on mate connectors need to be. Because what I learned during lunch is that the sketch tool has a mate connector option there. So in the sketch tool, where you normally choose a sketch plane, you can sketch on a face or on a plane, you can actually create a mate connector from in here. So we're going to do that. I saw Evan Reese doing this. Okay, so that's now. And now I'm creating, just like I did before, I'm creating this mate connector there. So the sketch is on this mate connector, but there's no mate connector in the feature tree. So it's much cleaner. This mate connector belongs with this sketch. Which makes sketching on mate connectors even more overpowered, OP'd. Do you say that? I don't get.
Yeah. OP'd.
OP because over planes, because it also saves like features, which is fantastic. So there you go, kids. How you sketch on mate connector. So we want to do some cool followers on this conveyor belt. I'm gonna use outside circle here and outside line, I should say. And I'm going to do a follower like this. It's not going to be more beautiful than that. We're going to symmetric extrude it. This is something I don't understand. When you do up to face one way, I can't do symmetric. Offset distance. Yeah. So I just need a second hand position also up to face. Anyway. We're gonna do up there. We're going to do new part. Boom. And I'm doing it like a little bit. Okay, we're gonna add like one fillet here to make it. Boom. And now I'm going to try to pattern this around the conveyor belt. So we're going to do a linear pattern, or is it a curve pattern perhaps? We're gonna pattern this. Gonna pattern along. Is it this smart? No. Path. Wait, okay, sorry, now around this curve. Yeah, check this out. Will this work? I think so. 30 followers. Ah, nice. Perhaps a bit more, so we have them nice around the...
Looks like a saw blade.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That looks nice.
Great. And while you do that, I just want to throw in some quick comments here. We got good morning from the US, Nathan.
Good morning, Nathan.
And we have good night, because I'm in the Philippines from It's Real Couch.
Oh, cool. It's real couch. Have a nice night. Good sleep.
And Jam Norm, hey bud, my 16-month-old is absolutely obsessed with your videos. You found your crowd, Martin.
Perfect. That's
And-
so cool, Jam Norm. Thanks for letting us know.
And Canthia wants to know, do you have a checklist to keep track of your progress and what's left to do? That's what I'm trying to do. You see the checklist in between our heads there. I moved that Wilson around. Martin already disobeyed the order. He's jumping all over the place. But that's a way for us to keep track on what the stream objective is, at least. So today, Martin, we'll try to finish the symbol funnels, the followers that is doing now on the conveyor belt. He already done the top tracks, and then we're going to move on to the organ-shaped funnels.
I mean, I'm getting a bit excited here. Think when these are climbing here with marbles are falling, this wheel is spinning.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, like this conveyor belt, it looks cool.
It looks absolutely brilliant. As brilliant as Philip Hansel, who says, good morning from the Rocket City, Alabama.
Oh, cool. I've been to a YouTube conference in Alabama, and I was to the ULA Space Craft Factory in Alabama. So
That's cool.
thank you so much, Philip, for reminding me about that. It was I only been to the US like 3 times or something, and that trip is a super fond memory. So, Rocket City in Alabama is is it Huntington? Is it Huntington then? Rocket City? Let me know if sorry. It's not.
And the Scoopmeister wants to know, 0 marbles on the floor today, question mark. And so far, we're good. 0 marbles have been dropped today. We will start to have a counter as soon as we start dropping any marbles here. So far, so good.
The whole idea why I'm not doing prototypes is just to keep the floor clean. So anyway,
PTSD.
Look,
Let's go.
It looks good. We have the top tracks. We have the followers. What's next on the list? And also to the question about the to-do list, I think we should make a good larger to-do list, like for the entire project, so we can keep track on the large scale where we are, not per stream also, but that's for later. Okay, I want to get to the organ funnels. I want to redesign all these funnels that we made from this morning. I have a little bit of a tantalizing idea for how to do that. I think it's really cool. But we're going to start with taking care of the marbles hitting the cymbals, and I'm including the hi-hat in that.
You were close, Martin. It's Huntsville.
Huntsville. That's what thank you, Huntington. I was like...
Close. Close.
Huntsville, Alabama, of course. I have a coffee mug saying Huntsville, Alabama at home. Cool to live in Huntsville. Thanks for clearing my memory.
So we're moving to symbols.
Yes, let's do symbols.
Great.
And something that bugged me this morning is that I didn't know what level I should CAD on. And I think now I have realized that I should CAD on the absolute as unserious level as I ever can. So I'm going to but I still think I want a blob for this. So I think perhaps actually I can do, I'm going to make, I think, I'm going to, I want to add 3 funnels, one here, and one there, for the marbles from the symbols, because they're not going to jump far. They're going to fall almost straight down. Let's do it the way I always start. We're going to make an offset plane from
here that I've been very confused on how the symbol marbles will be collected. This is a big moment for me.
Macarnis. Yeah, that means
big moment for all of us.
I think that means that you have a great understanding of what's happening here, because you foresaw. Oh, I looked at it from the wrong way. You foresaw that this was going to be a problem. So plain for crash funnel, and I mirrored that. So let's do it over here. Boom. And I'm gonna sketch on this plane. And I'm going to do I think I should just do a cylinder, perhaps. Let's just do a cylinder here, or a disc rather. I guess the difference is if one side is, which side is taller than the other. This is not going to be a very tall one. We are going to wrap this, as I call it. Shift W for revolve. Boom. We have a little cylinder there.
There we go.
Let's see. I think we're going to change the position of that a little bit. I add a vertical line so I can add an angle constraint here. 100. See how that looks. I want it a little bit more to the left if we see from this angle here, and that we're doing with the plane. I'm just pulling it a little bit to the left. And again, Hannes, this is not serious. But here you can see that there is a path to hit the symbol here and drop into this area there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not serious. But we have our blob. So let's get over to a new part studio, symbol funnels. I think I'm going to make all three in here. Rename symbol funnels. Do you know what we forgot to do in the previous tab?
No.
Naming the part.
Okay.
We have to name part 69 here, something else. It's going to be called crash funnel. Boom. Because now when we go over to symbol funnels to derive that part, I can just write in here crash, and it's going to be appear right away somewhere here when Onshape's done thinking.
And here we have got, where is he? There we go. Marcin. Here we go again. Let's have a great session. Marcin is back as well.
Nice.
For the second round today.
Thanks for being here again. We had a discussion about the pronunciation of your name, and we
he said Marcin or Martin as well.
Okay, Martin. I'm gonna call you Martin.
I will never remember that.
So now we have, and here again, I'm going to do a sketch on a mate connector, but I'm not choosing mate connector from the menu. I'm just choosing sketch, and in the sketch dialog, I'm clicking the mate connector, and I'm setting the mate connector for the sketch. Boom. I think I want 2 mate connectors, because I think I want the first sketch to just be like that. And then I think I'm going to do something inspired by Evan Reese. I'm gonna make another mate connector here. But I'm going to flip. Can I not flip this one? Oh, I can if I click here. Oh my god, I start to love the mate connectors of Onshape.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is amazing. We get this dialogue inside the sketch feature. So we're gonna rotate this 90 degrees around which axis is the question. Not C. Yeah, why? Now I want to draw a cool funnel shape. Let's start straight and then let's do something a little bit organic. This is inspired by Evan Reese's spike.
Ooh.
Evan Reese has a spike in his... Oh, we're recording. Have we been recording all the time, the whole lunch, Hannes?
No, I said to you before stream that I start our recording now.
Okay, yeah, great. So now we're going to do, I think, a loft of this. And we're going to have a path. I'm going to use our path. Like. But the end profile condition is going to be... I tried to be fancy here.
And while you try to be fancy, I would read a quick comment from Jason that's asking, will Martin have another meeting with the CAD rep when switching to stage 2, measuring distances within the marble machine? And I'm guessing you're meaning Derek, the Onshape quote-unquote expert. He's not working for Onshape, he's just very good at Onshape. And quickly becoming a mentor for Martin in this stage of the CADing. And off stream, we're actually planning on quite soon, hopefully this weekend, have a stream with Derek where he can help Martin out and teach us all some cool things. But more info on that when we have a proper date and time. But Derek will be featured on this channel more.
Yes. I'm talking to Derek all the time, and so thankful for his help. And also we're going to prepare like a stream with Derek. Like Hannah said, we're going to announce, I think, the time and date tomorrow, but we think it will happen next Saturday. And a little bit better time for everyone. That we will kind of go over 4 or 8 lessons of what I need to learn here from where I am in the project, that everyone can learn too. I don't know why my loft is not working. Profiles. Add, merge. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Tried to be fancy. I just wanted to loft on this curve here. That's annoying. I thought this was going to be really simple.
It rarely is.
Let's start. We're choosing this profile. I think Onshape is super happy with that. And then we're gonna have a path. Maybe it's the edges, curves, and sketches. We're gonna have this. Let's just choose. Okay. Let's do that. What is connections? Let's make it simpler. Okay, this is not what I should be doing today. So
quit the fancy.
Yeah, I don't. It's just embarrassing. Why Why can't I make a... It's tangential. Should not be an issue. Wait, I need a second... I need a second thing. Start to this. Yes, here we go.
Okay. Cone.
Cone. I was just stupid. So now, boom, spike.
Look at that. That's a horn.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm drinking my mead from.
If you check the pinned comment from Hannes, I try to be Evan Reese now because this was what Evan Reese did.
Yeah, check the description on this video. I can't pin that long a comment in the chat, but I will pin a comment that you should check the description.
I'm gonna hollow this if I can. Hollow. Perhaps I should have... Okay, that also doesn't matter, Martin. I'm going to get out of trouble by just doing this instead. Super bad. Okay, what happened with my loft now? Let me try to shell this. It should be... Okay.
And we had a good afternoon from South Africa. People literally from all over the world tuning into watching you CAD this cone, Martin. That's pretty amazing.
It's okay. I'm going to do everything wrong here. Cover the eyes of your kids, because this is not... okay. Calm, Martin.
Yeah. Several hours left. Don't get frustrated now.
It's just when I feel sometimes it's embarrassing, then I get pissed off.
Because you don't know everything immediately.
Because I mean, what I'm trying to do now is like the first ever thing you learn in CAD. Okay, this is my funnel. It's not gonna be better. Okay, it's we're gonna add the funnel to the it's the horn of Boromir.
Yes.
We're gonna add this disgrace of a kindergarten CAD try, but I'm gonna save some face by searching for the part instead, by writing crash, and it's here.
Look at that. Someone has been sorting out their CAD properly.
A little bit.
But wow.
Add mate connector to instance origin. And as always, everyone has learned this by now. I'm hiding all the mate features around the origin here, so that when I'm hitting M for mating this with the origin, I'm mating to the origin and nothing else.
Look at that.
So perfect.
It is. I don't see any interference or anything.
No.
Ship the work.
So we want a little cone to end up here on this little thing for now. Let's go and fix that. Symbol funnels. We could have edited in context. I'm not gonna do that.
It's already spiraling out of control here. So we're adding horns to the machine. That's pretty cool. That's a new instrument.
Boom. I'm eyeballing it to be like that. Come on. Update.
Here we go, Martin, from Spinning Lego. Love the streams, guys. Keep them coming. Smiley face, smiley face.
Thank you. Oh, it's updated.
And you got this, Martin. Another comment. You see, I'm trying to pep you here now.
Thank you.
Hype your spirits here. People are believing.
Thank you. People are. No, I'm super happy, actually.
You should be, because Mr. Gonsonator says rock and roll.
Oh, that makes me happy.
And here we go. Cyrus, another regular on the stream, sends a donation with the message, "Good morning from Utah, USA. You got this."
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cyrus. That means a lot. This is taking a while to update. I don't know really why. It usually goes much faster. There, it updated. Okay. So here's the idea. You catch the marbles here. They go down to the orange thing. It's for now. It's an ice cream cone now instead of...
Nice.
Yeah. And then we want to... I don't know if I'm going to make a path in here for now. Let's first of all change color of that thing.
While you do that, I'm gonna take a moment to read this comment from Rack Chicken Man. Good evening from Perth, Australia. These streams have been coming on as I'm relaxing in bed at night, and it's perfect. Thank you, you beautiful Swedish bastards.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's because, I'm relaxing in bed with Eric Rosen's chess streams, and he's so calming. And that was one of the inspirations. So if we can have the same effect on people, we'll be very thankful for having your company.
As long as you stay calm, Martin.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually a good point. So I want to make 3 of these now, because we need to have them also. This should update soon. It's going to go straight through the... Should pop up here soon. It's taking longer now for Onshape to update. I think my document is already getting heavier. No ice cream cone yet.
The suspense.
Now I'm thinking of where to duplicate it. I guess in the drive, in the loop subassembly. It's not... is the loop not in here? The loop is in here. Symbol funnels, it says... Is it...
Where is it?
Where is it? We mated it correctly. I don't want it to be buggy now. This is super embarrassing, I think, what I'm doing here now, but it's fine. We have to learn to...
What's so
it's
embarrassing?
Here. It's here. Because...
I didn't know that you were certified Onshape user.
I'm going to see if I can edit this in context. Can I edit this in context? No, I can only edit part studios in context. But perhaps I can do that. What if I go... Where is it? I can edit in context. If I right click here, edit in context. Okay, good. Now we're going to do linear pattern. We're gonna do this. As soon as I remind myself that we're not trying to make the final version here, we're trying to represent everything in CAD. To get
find out what we need and what we want and refine it later.
Yeah. So now I'm doing my 3 Hyatt crash and ride funnels. They should be 600 millimeters apart. No, 500. I'm just trying to space them a little bit where they... Oh, not too bad.
Here, let's take this comment summons your mood up perfectly, for at least me. From my memeplex, the burden of high IQ perfectionism. Someone else can do something, that means you can do something perfectly the first time. Spot on. High IQ perfectionism.
You forgot snowflake temperament. And then we have... Okay, but we have look, we have them. They are like crazy ugly. How I made them is embarrassing, but we have 3. No, it's not it's an ice cream sound.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't know
Swivel.
how to make ice cream sounds. Hannes is in a great mood today, everyone. It's
so annoying. Say it.
Is it because
it's so annoying?
No. It's because I'm such in a little bit of a moody mode, and you try to balance me, perhaps.
You know how I work. Then I become even more optimistic.
All right. Anyway, so for you earlier who was wondering about how to collecting the marbles from the 3 symbols, this is how we're going to do it. It looks horrible, but hey. And sometimes Onshape decides to do this tessellation thing like this. So all the wheels gets... and I just hope that it will switch back, show us the wheels as round objects. I can go in, I think, if I hit right click, I think I can... That was there. Right? Use best available tessellation. You see? Then it became a circle again. Use best available tessellation. So let's hope that's not always going to be. So the master assembly will look like this all the time.
Blaze Flow has a suggestion.
Yeah.
Let them curve around so it rolls in from the side instead of the top. Also, then they won't get in the way of the vibraphone tubes.
Let them curve on the side. Yeah, I think you're right, and I think we're going to do that. But right now, it's let them curve around. It rolls in from the side instead of the top. I don't. Yeah, we should do something like you're suggesting. It's just right now. We can sort it by moving the vibraphone. I'm just going to boom.
This is the friendly periodic reminder to reboot, at least Onshape.
Perhaps it's time now because it's kind of sluggish.
Mr. Gonsonator says, does Control plus A use best tessellation work? Question mark.
Control A. Okay, now we don't have this interaction here. I think the thing is, just to explain to the commenter before about how to route the funnels, I want to remove this thing in the next 5 minutes because I have another idea for that. So that's why I'm going to leave it like that right now. Control A, use best tessellation.
While you figure that out, I want to say that we got a donation from Lambo Drives Sambo. It says, I can't rough draft either. You got this. Rock on. I love this guy. He's always very friendly on my videos. This is I've seen him. He's fantastic.
Thank you so much, Lambo. Rough draft is rough. But actually, Actually, I should be happy. We have more stuff now than previously. Let's check our list. I think we did the symbols. It's obviously just a abstraction to have something in there that we can spring clean and make better. Now it's a question, Hannes, if we should spend some more time on beautifying the funnels.
I know you want to.
I think I want to spend like a lot of time now on getting out a concept for how this could work.
Mm-hmm.
Because with a vibraphone, we have these beautiful organ pipes that are long here and short here. So you have this arc. And I think these funnels are going to be cool, but they're straight. And I think we can have them doing that same beautiful thing, which will take some planning. And so we actually have the whole loop now in an awful shape, but we have it. Everything starts up here where the marbles are being dropped. The marbles are dropped down onto the music instruments. Most marbles end up in these funnels, and the cymbal marbles end up in these 3 ice cones. And then everything gets collected on this orange track. It gets dropped off to the conveyor belt, where the marbles are lifted up, being dropped off, divided, and separated out onto their correct marble gate. So that's the marble loop.
Yay! Wilson happy.
That's the marble loop completed, first pass. Now let's start from the beginning. Let's start over and see if I can make this a bit more serious. Yeah.
A nice donation from our friend Martin. Martin Kowalczyk. I think first pass should always be function over looks and final looks later once all foundational are in. Once all foundational are in.
Yeah, I'm not even on function on this first pass, but you're right. Okay. I was really proud. I'm really proud, not over how this looks or where we put the wheels and stuff.
Thank you, Martin, anyway, for that wonderful comment.
Yeah, thank you.
And the support.
But I'm really proud over how this CAD was built up. And so now I'm like, I feel we're like making the CAD dirty again with like bad CAD. That's why I'm a little like that. Let's think about how I want to CAD all of these funnels, but every single funnel is going to be a little bit different because I want a pivot point to be on a different place. This is going to be kind of difficult to CAD. I wonder how to do that actually. Because I have a cool idea, Hannes, just to let everyone in where I'm going with this. I think this orange marble track should be right here, where the pivot is. And then we can use this organ shape, the slope of to make the marbles also roll left from this view. So it's going to be like really cool. And I also have an idea on that the marbles are maybe popping out of these funnels underneath here, so we see them from the front. So they're not rolling behind all this. We're seeing them from the front. And I think that should happen right here by the pivot. So how do we, if we want to do all those different sizes without repeating the sketch 30 times?
Jason reminds us and you that perhaps individual pivot points are for stage 2. Keep getting shapes on the page.
Yeah, I think you're kind of right. But we kind of are at stage 2. Even though stage 1 is extremely ugly. I know you don't like the word ugly, Hannes.
As little as you like the word compromise.
Okay. I'm gonna try to really... One big thing that we need to really decide soon. I mean, the next stream is about the frame. Ooh. What if I pivot to the frame, actually, Hannes?
Mm-hmm.
If we just leave this and we actually pivot to the skeleton clock frame. So to get everyone up to date here, I want to be inspired by skeleton clocks for the frame. And I was thinking that's next stream. But what if we leave... I'm thinking if we should leave it like this and just do the frame now.
Yeah, we need to think a bit now. People in chat are getting a little bit worried when they see, please don't get lost in details right now. This is the procrastination ghost creeping up all over you again. You have a system. Trust it.
What is the procrastination?
Doing the organ, perhaps.
That's not really... I don't agree that is procrastination, though, but I don't know if that's what...
What you say? Rainer's Wicker. Perfect time to learn the dimension of on-shape.
Dimension table. Dimension table. This sounds nice.
My memeplex. Yes. Time to let the details percolate in your head first.
I kind of think so too, because I think like if we add a lot of frame structure now, we are more in the real world of how this machine what it will need and stuff. But the comment before about the dimension table was interesting about, I guess that for doing all the 37 slightly
dimension table
slightly
function.
Different. Anyway, something that needs to be decided very, very soon is for the pivoting of the vibraphone bars or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, for example, this marble is falling right here, and there will be stuff here in the way if the vibraphone needs to be pivoted. So it's like, it's really something to think about. Okay.
While you think about that, we have a very generous and sweet donation from Malte. Freelance musician from Malmö here who just started going to the gym. Loving you guys keeping me company at the gym. Lurking on this channel for 10 years.
Wow. Thank you, Malte.
That is fantastic. And I can only imagine all the personal best you will do in the gym while listening to this content. This will maximize your results for sure. I'm sure of it. Thank you so much for that lovely, lovely support there, Malte. And good luck in the gym.
Yeah.
I believe in you. You're going to crush it.
Gym time is the best return on invested time there can be. So good.
Perhaps that's why I'm in a good mood. I was at the gym yesterday evening and this morning, so that's why I'm so hyped.
That's why I'm down, because I took the metro here.
There we go. You skipped gym.
Okay. Let's think. We can either... I think it's worth... I think I'm going to stick with my plan. I think it's worth showing everyone my idea and showing myself my idea for these funnels, which will... Because what we really need to do is where everything goes and stuff, and how to catch the marbles is actually pretty big. And I think also my idea makes the catching simpler, kind of.
I just want to add here about the dimension table.
Yeah.
He comes back with a comment here. It's called actually a variable table. Sorry. It's one of the tabs the right in a part.
I think
It's one of the tabs on the right in Part Studio. You can define different values for variables and generate more parts from each line.
here we go. Variable table. Thank you, Reiners. It's here. Yes, this would be great. Ludwig has shown it to me. I think I kind of understand how it works. I think you can do it straight from a sketch if you, instead of adding a value. So if I draw a line here and I hit D, instead of adding a value, I can hit this square number symbol and say width. Hit enter, and then I can set up this width 300. It's a length, and we're just gonna say yes. And I think it ended up here now in the variable table here. So I can do the top. Okay. I know where I'm going now. So
Roni says eating kamben and potatissallad while Wintergatan CAD ASMR plays. Greetings from GBG. Good luck with everything.
thank you so much. That sounds delicious. And thanks for being here with us. Yeah, so this next CAD. So when I'm really getting stuck is when I'm undecided if I should do serious CAD or unserious CAD. And this new CAD is going to be unserious CAD, but new idea for the funnels. So I don't have to like build this up to be something that I will use forever and ever. And I think I can do it I'm going to do it in a new Part Studio. So let's do a new Part Studio. And I'm going to call this just Funnels 2. Funnels 2. And I think to know where we are, I'm going to derive the same blob part that we used. It was called Funnels Shaft or something. Plain funnels. What was it called? Oh, it's faster to go and check what I named it. Funnel pivot. So learn something there. I shouldn't write funnels. I should just write fun when I search for stuff. When I don't know exactly. If I just write like fun.
This stream will come up. That's the definition of fun.
It's what feels great is that I'm actually doing the work needed. I think so anyway. So now I'm going to sketch, and I'm gonna sketch on a mate connector, and I'm choosing it straight from in here. Mate connector. I'm going to rotate around Y, 90 degrees. Haha. So happy for that. Hitting N shows you the thing from the perpendicular view, or what should I call it? So now let's do our arc here. Our organ arc. So often that I start to doubt myself, and it's just like the answer is just to begin. But it's also, I think it's also because I know that I've been spending my time in questionable ways. I want to be super secure that I'm not doing that anymore, you know? So I'm questioning a little bit extra. I want to find a nice looking arc here. Let me redo that. And let's... Oh, I can use the mate connector as an origin. That is lovely. Let's just try to constrain this somehow. There we go. We're constrained. So what I'm doing now is a frame segment that will hold up the pivot points of the funnels. So something like that. I guess this should be... So here's the difference from Fusion 360. The endpoint in an offset is unconstrained. And I didn't like it at first because I didn't understand it. But now I've come to actually love it. V for vertical. Because that was a perfect example where I didn't want the offsetted line to end up like the line I was offsetting from. I just want this perpendicular, Shift L. Probably faster to hit S and choose perpendicular from this menu. I don't have perpendicular in there. Okay. So now on this curve, I want a lot of pivot, a lot of shafts. I'm probably not going to sketch out every single funnel here. How would I actually do this? This can be a lesson with Derek in the Derek stream, perhaps. What happened? Oh. The involuntary command. Are you still there?
I am still here.
Nice.
I'm trying to wrap my head around exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah. It is...
You're trying to make the funnels that have a more organ-like feel to them.
Yeah, I'm making the I'm making the frame part that a pivot are going to pivot on.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I delete this line? Is something? Oh, poor connection. I never seen this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the reboot might be.
It's about to happen, people.
Poor connection is strange. Strange, actually. So let's do some shorter ones, and I'm gonna curve pattern this soon.
Bog as P says it would probably be good to ask Derek about the erase too. Multiple instances of the same sketch with variations.
Erase tool.
Erase. No.
Erase.
Ask about the erase.
Ah, interesting.
I'm gonna get my post-it note.
Should perhaps do this. No, sorry. Oh, nice. You made it onto a Hannes post-it notes.
It's the highest honor there is.
Okay, that looks good. I hope I can do the curve in a sketch. Can I do... can't I do a long path in a sketch? I can just extrude this to show where we're going. With this, let's do 40. This is the structural element underneath the funnels. Maybe it should be from above, and we really should do this. Okay, now I got a cool idea. Okay. I'm going to see if I can actually... Can I pattern along a path curve in sketch mode? No. Oh yeah, I'll do it on the parts. Okay. So we have to extrude those separately. Okay, but that makes sense. Now we're getting there. Let's edit this extrude and remove these. Boom. And now I'm going to extrude those separately so we can pattern only these two holders here. I'm gonna do them to this face. We're not gonna add them, we're gonna do new. Boom. I'm gonna fillet the top. Can I do like max? No. Distance 20. All right. I'm going to... Yeah, this is... I can do whatever I want here because it's fine. Because it's just hashing out the idea. Boom. Remove. Okay. Was the merge scope missing? Probably. It's always the merge scope. Let's do them with a bit of better color. I think it makes a lot of sense to spend some time on this because It's how we're catching all the marbles of the machine, basically, except for the symbol marbles. Now, my friends, we can go to curve pattern. I can choose my two little things, and I can choose oh, it's leaning. We're gonna see if we can fix that later. Tangent to curve. We're not gonna do tangent to curve, I don't think. It looks like the small little trolls from the Mumintrollen. The little candlelight trolls.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So we are now
Look at that.
tangent to curve. I think normal to face. Why not? Faces to be normal to. Normal to this face, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Should we do locked? Yes, locked. It doesn't work so well. This, my CAD skills is showing here. Perhaps I can hack it. Equal spacing, distance. Let's do 50. Yeah.
The first part of the arc is straight.
Yeah. 100 is wrong. Why is 100 wrong? 94. That's fine. We can fix this by...
Fix it in post.
We fix it in post, seriously. I'm going to do just this. And we're going to extrude this as well. And we're going to glue everything together. This is ugly, but...
Look away.
Look away. But I think it's fine. So this extrude like that, and then this extrude, we're also going to extrude these things. I wonder here if I should do add, or if I then can't. Ugly.
Ugly,
Yeah.
but functional.
Yeah, someone said that.
My
right?
nickname.
Someone said that previously, didn't they? Okay, this is... I'm questioning myself, is this useful for the machine? And then I remember what I did last autumn. I played chess on chess.com, thinking about perhaps doing a machine. So...
This is slightly better than that.
I think
I
so.
agree.
I think so. Merge scope.
I will be right back, Martin. I'm gonna fix a thing.
Yeah.
Quickly, I'll be back in 1 minute.
I did it. Okay, this is a good start. This is a good start. Let's see it from the front like that. So now we can sketch from this side. It's kind of hacky, but it's fine. We can now, that looks beautiful at least. We can now sketch the top of the funnels. If we do something like this, I should probably just sketch one line. the center line. This is the thing that will catch the marbles. It's also going to be like a lot different sized ones. Yeah, I no clue how to actually do this without sketching like all of them individually. How would I do that in a smart way? Like they're all kind of similar, but they're all still different. Maybe I'm just like copy the sketch. Maybe it should just be like maybe I need a sketch on each of these mid. And then start with the first one and then just keep going. And just do the sketch a little bit different from each plane.
Boom, I'm back.
Nice.
Yes, I'm preparing. I have getting so many post-it notes now. I need better ways to sketch something. So I now have a whiteboard with me here.
Perfect for the post-it notes.
Yeah, so I can actually take real serious notes. I'm getting swamped in post-its.
Nice.
So I'm going to take our most important ones and write them down here while you can.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to start by doing this first one, the shortest one over here. Let's just see how this looks in the master assembly. It's probably not there yet because we need to add it to the loop.
This is sweet. It's from Martin again with a donation. And he has ideas for nicknames here.
Okay.
Nicknames ? Martin, fountain of creativity, and Hannes, powerhouse of positivity. I'll take that.
I also want an alliteration. Hannes get powerhouse of positivity. Fountain of creativity is good, man. But can I have something with 2 C's then? Caesar of creativity, or I am a little bit
envious.
I am a little bit decided sometimes. Hannes, do you see already now how much more fun this second idea is? Like when you have them next to each other here.
Absolutely.
So
adventsljusstake.
It's an adventsljusstake, which is a Swedish reference. We're going to add a mate connector here. And I'm going to add this to the origin. Hitting M, add this to the origin. Oof, I love it. It's so much better.
You can now be, Ashton Sprunger says, you can be the creator of creativity. Champion of CAD.
Good, all good. I like it.
And here is the GOAT is back in the chat. Read this comment out loud, Martin.
It's from my mother.
I think your CAD skills will improve if you take a break and play something for us. Your brain might need it. Lena Molin, always on the money. She got it right.
Always knows what's best for me, doesn't she?
More music.
Yeah, how did chess go with Nina, Lena? I heard it didn't go so well, right?
Oh wow, smack talk.
No,
now.
thank you, mother. Right, and I'm going to completely ignore what you just said. So, okay, we're going to lower this. It's a bit high. I lower it where? I lower it. I can lower it here. I can lower it in a couple of places actually. But let's start lowering it here. She's not wrong, that's the annoying thing.
She knows.
She's never wrong.
They never are.
Lowering it like this. Let's see how that looks in the master assembly. Check now. Boom. I'm making sound effects for when it eventually updates. Oh, but I love this idea already here. I thought this would update. In the loop, it has updated. See? In the master, now it updated. Okay. That was a bit far down. I mean, kind of. Let's go back up a bit. I can then edit in context. Wait, edit in context. Then we can see here. That's how you do it. See, now I have the reference of the machine. See that? That's better. Okay. It's enough for the. It's enough for conveying the idea. Now we can hide these funnels. And how much more joie de vivre is it now? We should add better tessellation quality to this.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Martin Molin, the conduit of creativity.
Yes! There we go, chat. There we go. I love that. But look now, like you know, with the original machine, we had a front.
This is fantastic.
It's good, right? It creates this.
The looks are absolutely stunning.
It creates a flow compared to a prison bar. All right, we're still missing like all the.
Do you think the functionality will be a lot more difficult with this?
No,
same.
And I think we can have the marbles roll in front of this here.
Yeah, okay. Kind of reminiscent of the first machine with the in the front there.
So imagine, I'm gonna go with my flow there and just add that a little bit quickly. So imagine I'm vibe sketching this, which means that I have no regard for good CAD practices here. I'm just making a sketch on the surface here. So imagine we have a little ledge here. Let's make that 10. Boom. And let's, what did I do now? Full. Extrude. That little ledge. 60. Boom. Should it have no? So imagine the marbles like rolling here. The collected marbles, all of them rolling there in the front. Like, so we really see everything.
How, is it big enough? Gonna be a lot of marbles falling.
It's probably not big. It's not. It's not super far from it. But it's just the idea for now.
I like the idea. A+ on that.
Thank you. I think it's a pretty the thing I have in my head is pretty pragmatic. It's not just adding a lot of crazy fluff. It's a bit, which I think we're gonna notice on a lot of places, like it's a bit more complicated because we're gonna have different sizes of marbles. For example, the height, viewing high quality. For example, perhaps we should mention again that we're doing a little bit of a different stream today because we're missing our centerpiece of streaming equipment. So we're doing a rickety rackety. What is it called?
Bare bones.
Bare bones. Blind.
But it seems to be working really good.
Good.
People are not complaining about any quality or anything. It sounds good, and I think it looks good. It's not 4K, but I think it's still good enough.
Good.
Sorry for saying that. I know you hate that. Good enough is not.
You know who
in our
said
vocabulary.
You know who said good is enough?
I don't know.
It was the old Greek Mediocrates.
Oh, I should have known.
Look here, the marbles coming.
Look at that racetrack.
Okay, so this is just like, also I just want to show also that we've now excluded this orange ugly track. So this track that was here in this morning is now here in the front instead. So we're getting the marbles. The marbles is shown. I love it. I love it, and it's going. It's good. It's good. And then a little curve up onto the conveyor belt, a little turn, you know. Super nice.
Yeah.
But let's see if this is based in reality at all. I can hide this one. No, I need to hide further in. There's a diamond here. I have highest quality translation has been forced. Also, maybe the Gonsonator trick actually...
Control A or Command A or what it was.
Maybe that's actually did something there. So I think this, in theory, looks great. I think we should lower all these pivots a little bit. We can lower we can make the entire part a little bit smaller. I can do it a little bit nicer. Let's do 40 here, 30. And we can do it a little bit sleeker. These ones on this sketch, we can do this 30, I guess. Okay, that's a bit much. This is just for me to get the idea down. That looks cool. And again, Hannes, this is also going to be structural. Like this is going to be part of the frame. So we're curving the frame in a way that makes the marbles ride on the frame itself. We're not adding another marble lane to the frame. The frame is the marble lane. I like that. And there will be heaps of problems with this that I'm just ignoring currently, and so should everyone watching this stream.
We're getting to the problems.
Yep. So now I'm going to sketch the first funnel, which is going to be on a mid-plane between these two. So let's see if we can get a mate connector there instead. So here in the sketch dialog, I'm going here, select mate connector from within the sketch dialog. And so now is the question, can I force a mate connector between these two? Perhaps if I'm just gonna pick this one first, and then we're gonna open the mate connector for this dialog to see if we can. This is just orient. Realign. Primary axis entity, secondary axis entity. This is perhaps not. No. Okay, so here I would need Evan and Derek to come to my aid in how I can create a mate connector. These ones are also floating mid-air. How I can create a mid-plane mate connector. We can just also move it. Wrong way. It's on C perhaps. 20, so 10 looks like being a mid-plane. It's not, it's the mid-plane, but it's not like the perfect way to do it. But here we go. We have a sketch in the middle there with only using the mate connector from within the sketch dialog, which is good. Let's use this. And let's just do something simple so we can get the idea out quick. Let's say this is the thing catching the marbles, and there's a whole discussion about doing them. I think they're gonna be like a U-shaped thing. And I'm not gonna sketch that now. I'm just gonna sketch an abstraction. Shift O for concentric. I would like this to be thin, but it's not going to be able to be thin. So I'm going to make it a little bit broader like this. This doesn't have to be straight. It can have a nice curve. I want this to feel very music-like. So this is the shortest one, remember? I'm gonna have larger ones later, longer ones. It's gonna be cool, actually.
You're cool. Now I'm done. I've been taking notes here.
Oh, you've been taking notes.
Yeah. Filling out my whiteboard.
Nice.
Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Let's fix this.
We need a whiteboard cam. We're gonna add so much cams.
We could have up towards 20 cams,
yes.
Right? So
Shift L, perpendicular. Yes. Cute. Okay. Oh, this is not at all a bad idea, actually. I love this idea. The marbles are going to, like from this side, the marbles are going to be caught here. And then they're going to roll down here. Here. And then they're going to somehow here transport through the thing and end up here.
Somehow through the thing.
And even if this moves a lot here, over here there's not a lot of movement because it's close to the pivot. So yeah, I know it's mysterious how that will happen.
Magic.
But it won't be magic, but sufficiently advanced technology will appear as magic. So some kind of magic, perhaps some kind of magic, yes.
LHSK is wondering, an almost philosophical question. Isn't it better to use only mate connectors instead of planes? It gets you finer control and can be used in more depth than planes. I use them extensively. And it gets rid of your Z flip problem, by the way.
LHSK, you're right on the money. Yesterday I made a switch from planes to mate connectors and there's actually links in the top pinned comment from a Evan Reese video on mate connectors. So we talked about exactly what you said previously in this stream. And you're right. The mate connectors are replacing the planes. Only 3-point plane and point normal planes, but I think point normal can be replaced with mate connector as well. So absolutely, I'm just learning how to do them properly. So then here on the other side, Hannes, we're going to. So I'm curious, LHSK, when do you reach for a plane? If you said almost exclusively, I think.
I use them extensively.
Extensively,
yeah.
In what, like, when do you prefer a plane instead of
instead of a boat or car?
instead of a mate, instead of sketching directly on a mate connector? Look, here's the counterweight. You see, we don't have, these should not be straight. These should all be curved, nice stuff. All right. Let's make these construction lines. And I want to, can I slot a long curve? Let's try slot. Oh no, it becomes 4 separate slots. I don't want that. I want to offset to one continuous curve.
I have to minimize this stream. This is going to kill my productivity. Thanks for everything, guys.
Thank you, and good luck with what you're doing. We absolutely condemn anyone procrastinating by watching us. So condemn is we don't condone. I wanted to say condemn.
We condemn it.
And I was trying my best reverse psychology on you all there. We completely appreciate if you procrastinate with us.
Yes.
To help us from not procrastinating.
Procrastination partners.
Exactly.
And we're starting to get questions about how stuff will be made and what materials and stuff like that. I think that is a little bit early in the process right now. For example, here we got a big question. What are the funnels made of? More importantly, are the inside of the funnels soundproof to stop unwanted noise from the marbles hitting them?
I think that question is very good timing for right now. This needs to be some kind of soft stuff, but it's going to break the impact by the counterweight because it's pivoting, and it's then also going to be some kind of soft stuff. And I should probably make the profile. I have an idea. We should have the mid line here. It's a great question.
Andrew.
I haven't decided yet, Andrew, but yes on everything you said. It needs to be soft. And I think also because it will be moving when hit, it's also gonna dampen the impact. I'm repeating myself there, but so inspired by Andrew, I'm going to make the profile. Let's start with that first. And now I think Ludwig's point normal plane would be perfect if it wasn't for the fact that I think the mate connector can do it equally well. I'm gonna, look at this. Just putting a mate connector there on the sketch line. This is absolutely amazing. And we turn that on the x-axis 90 degrees. Rotate about x 90. Yay. And now we're going to do the profile. So just to get everyone on board, the marbles are coming in like this. And I want to make some kind of U-shaped thing. Like this. And I should stick to my own lessons of trying to avoid CADing it twice if it is a symmetrical design. I can use the mate connector and then I get a kind of a cool origin point, and then I can hit I for no, that's not vertical, that's coincident. V for vertical. Boom.
Boom.
And this is tangential, and this is perpendicular. Oh, yes. So I'm thinking something. Oh, it's the material for the funnels where the marbles is hitting. I think the arms can be plywood, stained dark, because we're gonna make it look like an old machine, I think. But this material that we're looking at now could perhaps be felt or something on like steel roll thing. I don't know.
All right, I have some quick comments here. First, I have from Roni. I know Martin wants to finish this, but I am enjoying the almost Sisyphean task that is the marble machine. And don't we all? And we enjoy watching Martin pushing that boulder up the hill.
That's nice.
And then we have two funnel related questions.
Yeah.
The NOM, the N30M. Could there be a cloth connecting all the catching arms? A bit like a frog foot. A little bit of simhud between every finger.
The nom. That's very, again, proving that the audience is catching my drift perfectly. That has been one of my design ideas. So, like, a lot of sticks. Just a lot of sticks and then some cloth in between, like that. Like my fingers. Yeah. That could be one of the solutions.
Next one is in the same vein here from Chris Kipling. Will there be anything in place to prevent marbles from going over/between funnels while they're in motion? So I guess that's it, also like this, the simhud between the fingers, right?
Yep.
When they move, so they don't fall in between. So something like that will be discussed coming up, I think.
Very good points. I haven't decided. This idea I'm doing now, I had this lunch. So, because I think if we are, wait, I choose this. When I mirror my U profile. And then we're going to path sweep that profile on this path here. Let's see if I have a better luck. Oh, I did a loft last time. What was missing? Sweep path. Why can't I choose this? It's always hard with the, I can sweep that. Oh, I can't sweep construction lines.
Hmm?
That's a U path. And my idea here is that when we have a lot of these next to each other, the walls of them would prevent marbles from, they're going to be next to each other with no gap. So the walls would kind of keep them. Oh, and if they're actually touching each other, they will also keep each other straight. They will slide. It could work actually. This is one idea. I don't know if it's the best idea, but it's one idea. Probably it should be then post here. Perhaps we should do that on this sketch. So we can add, after this sweep, we can add a little extrude to close the end. Just 10 millimeter, boom. But yeah, I don't know what material this is yet.
Yeah.
It could be felt on, it could be, yeah.
Floshy wants to know, are you just eyeballing or actually working with real marble sizes in right now?
No, it's just eyeballing. It's all this is extremely approximate.
Mm.
So let's extrude the profile, and I got an idea here now to perhaps we should let's pretend that these are glued there with super glue. Symmetric. Some kind of that's a little ugly there. Okay. So the idea is that the marbles should roll out onto all these and kind of use the pivot arms as tracks until they reach this area where they are going to go magically through the pivot somehow. So let's fix this connection here a little bit better. Which sketch is that? This one.
Do you have an idea for how they will go through the pivot arm, or
yeah,
that later?
I think if we just make the grid. Yeah, I have an idea.
Great.
Hopefully we'll be able to demonstrate it. The way I sketched the U is causing me issues here. Perhaps I can fix this here instead. Why did I make this? Okay, let's go back to this sketch and just make this the same. 12 times 2 is 24. 24. Everything broke. Why? Because these were not concentric. Why is everything breaking? Annoying. Probably because I cheated. Let's do coincidence.
My memeplex. If you offset each funnel one pivot over, it may steer the marble the right way, given some water slide geometry, like with an S shape.
If you offset each funnel one pivot over, it may steer the marble the right way, given some water slide geometry. If you mean
Like
that
an S shape.
can you elaborate, Memeplex? I think you're onto something. I'm just not sure I understand correctly.
And while you thinking here, I saw that Roni wants to know, will you build in like camera / GoPro mounts inside the machine to get a cool camera angle from the belly of the beast? Yeah, we gotta have that. Yeah, the machine room inside there. I mean, that was one of the, if I can say so myself, one of the most genius parts of the original music video with the marble machine was when we got to go inside. Yes, it needs to happen again. Imagine also live in concert, having on big screens.
Really fun. Really fun. Just need to. I felt this morning stream, I was like, oh, this machine is difficult to finish.
So I think you got the idea. Outer funnel will start outside the pivot, then bend towards the pivot. There'll be a point for the marble to drop there organically.
I think we're thinking of the same thing. I'm just, yeah, I think we're thinking the same. So this is not constrained because why? We make this vertical here. V between. I chose to redo this because of now let's see if the sweep, do I have to update the sweep? There we go. Because now we have a nicer transition here. Whee! And I didn't want the marble tracks to be all the way, but that's maybe what it should. I was thinking the marbles would roll on the pivots here. Because I want like these hands in the front. I don't want this U shape to go all the way. That's something we can see later. I'm fixing my hair more often than a girl today. Like, you know, when you see a singer and like she's fixing her hair every 10 seconds, you're like, it's something about it feels off. I'm worse today.
Is it like a nervous tick or something?
It's trying to look cool with hair over your eyes, but being uncomfortable by it at the same time.
You're working against it when you're trying to look cool cadding, Martin. First of all, that's it's an uphill battle.
Well, not for this crowd. It's the highest. It's the coolest.
That is true. Yeah.
It's the coolest you can do. Okay, I'm going to. We're going to add this as part of this extrude. So yeah, that looks ugly, but it's fine. It's fine. I think I want this. I think I need to constrain this sketch. Boom, 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 boom. See if we can. What's happening here? Why can't I drag this out?
From JEH31727. With all the AI slop out there, these work sessions are so pleasant. Thank you.
Oh,
And that is awesome to hear. We're not going to go into AI discussions here. There's good and bad with AI. But I totally believe in you that I feel you. I mean, more and more these kinds of slow TV kind of stuff will be more and more important. And that's why I believe so much in your machine as well, Martin, because it's getting easier and easier to trick people with AI and stuff like that. But having a real magical experience when you play a machine live, I think when people really have lost interest in AI, you will release the marble machine. It will be glorious success. You will be right on the money then.
That's a really nice thing. I'm very happy for that comment from the username. We need so I can see the comments much larger in my studio. Hannes, can you write that on your freshly made whiteboard?
Okay.
Because I want to read J3127. It takes me too long time to actually see it from I'm sitting so far from the screen. Yeah, I guess there's some, and I think also that was part of the success of the first machine, because when you see that plywood machine, you kind of see the time that went into it. It's apparent from
exactly
what you're looking at, and yeah, it's a real luxury to stay focused on like one thing nowadays. Everything is so scattered. What did I do here? If you are tangential, this should work. Yeah, okay, so finally I can just pull this out. Okay. Better. So I would kind of like this to be another color to show my idea. But now I got like sidetracked into. No, I don't want this U shape to continue all the. From this side, I want to see the marbles rolling. Oh, I know how to do it. I think I know how to do it.
And we got a donation here from our friend Martin that just wants to say this beautiful statement. Hannes and Martin are real and honest. Much thanks. That's right. I don't think we're AI quite yet, at least. We are real and honest for now.
It's very kind of you to say that, and very happy if that's how I feel like with my chess streamer, the Eric Rosen guy. He's just a stand-up guy, I think, if that's the correct expression. Thank you. That's nice. Okay, I'm not going to go into deeper design. I'm going to try to stay away from that because I want to show the general idea, but I do think we need the counterweight here. And I'm always doing this triangular counterweight. It's not what we're gonna have. I think but it's like, it conveys the idea that it's a weight. Like that. T for tangential. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
And Anthony Anthony Tran. I feel like I'm tuning into the Truman Show every time I watch you live stream. You're always there working away. Super awesome to be part of the process in real time. Keep going.
Thank you.
This is the new Truman Show.
I love that film.
Yeah.
I love that film.
And Jason says here, Hannes, why not rotate Martin on a slow rotating piece of stage? That way Martin doesn't have to get consumed by how things look to the audience. That is not too bad.
It's not bad.
It's good to have in your mind, at least when taking some of the more difficult decisions further down the road, when about killing darlings and such.
Yep.
Rotating stage or camera angles and stuff like that is good to have on top of mind.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's going to be a really funnily busy machine on the right side of it, where all the cool stuff are on one side and nothing on the rest of the machine.
It's I think back to the skeleton clock idea. A lot of them are standing on like circle podiums. So I think like having the whole marble machine on a huge circle on stage is a cool visual.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the slot on this. Boom, automatic little holder there. Yeah, my cat is not fantastic now, but it's gonna get us there. Which extrude is this?
Also nice to not see everything at once from the Neom. I don't know how you pronounce your name, but that is also something good to think about, because that makes it more intriguing if you can't see everything all at once. You can focus on certain parts.
I think the
like that.
Yeah, the original video had some qualities of that. All of a sudden, you saw like one shot of the back of the machine. Like, is that how it looks?
What is that?
It was not a bad thing. Let's extrude this little thing with a starting offset from a face entity, this entity, and this is just a small little 4mm plate. Boom. We're going to mirror that thing over our mate connector, perhaps, or just this sketch plane, perhaps. Can I do that? Yay. Okay. It's going to move. This is going to move beautifully when it moves. Do we have a hole here? We do have a hole there. We need a little like shaft there, but I'm gonna exclude that. I'm gonna just in. Let's go and have a quick look.
And people are on you on chat here again. Name the parts as you're going.
Oh, you see how beautiful
Name
this
the
is?
parts.
You see how beautiful this is?
Yeah.
Oh, you see how much joie de vivre it is in this curve together with this curve, which is even an ugly curve. Yes, love it.
Curves on curves.
I love it. It's too long now, as you can see. So we're going. Okay, so for the naming the parts crowd, inside here in the part studio, I'm not religiously naming the parts. In the master part, I'm religiously naming them because most of this is CAD that is going to survive a couple of hours. So in the part studios, we don't name the parts really.
Nofle says here, this curve is very animusic.
Yes.
And I think that is why you get excited,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
I'm gonna make
You get the vibe.
I'm gonna make it shorter here. Oh, did you see my CAD worked? Good. Let's see in the master assembly just to get a feeling. Fix our hair like a girl vocalist.
Yeah. High school girl.
it takes time for it to update. Yeah, I think also like these, these are gonna the weight. You're also going to see the weights lift from the audience. It's so nice. So nice. And also actually like you don't need to program one funnel for each vibraphone note because it's gonna share. So it's maybe only going to be like 20 funnels or something.
Yeah, only. Yeah.
I wonder why it's taking so long time, because check here, if I go to the loop, this is already shortened. And now if I go back to the... Oh, I open Fusion.
Oh no, Freudian.
Freudian Fusion 360 open. Okay, maybe it updates when I go to the drivetrain. Oh no.
Oh no. The Dark Ages.
Hide it.
Get
Hide
out.
it.
Oh no.
It's green.
Oh, we're green. We're green.
Oh, no.
Abort mission.
It's wait, if I do
My
the DSP,
eyes.
okay.
My eyes.
I have to take some water here. What happened?
Oh wow. Oof.
The
Wow.
green was not our joke. It's a Fusion 360 broke the stream.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Poor old Fusion. We go way back, me and Fusion. It's probably
It's a complicated relationship.
it's
It's been on and off for years.
probably a fantastic piece of software.
And the comments right now, everyone, what is going on? What is happening?
We're back.
We don't know either.
This is our stream setup. I need to push another button when switching scenes today.
It's for today. Tomorrow everything will be good.
If everyone
again
wants to know, it's the downstream key 2 that is looping in the mix Atem video mixer constellation because we hacked OBS setup for today. Use the internal stream encoder.
Yeah, there we go. It's the DSK2. That rascal.
I mean,
but I love this. The stream turned into early 2000s MTV for a second.
Okay, here's an interesting thought. What if... Because I thought that the top of the funnels need to be this. They probably need to.
Martin, do you need to stretch your legs or something and get some fresh energy for the last push of the stream?
That's probably a good idea, but I'm kind of probably I should. I just want to copy this thing and see how beautiful it would be.
And I can entertain the audience while you take a short little breather.
Let me just... That's very sweet of you, Hannes. Let me just first pattern this, because I want to see how this would look. This won't take too long time, famous last words, but actually I think so. We're going to do curve pattern on this, and this. And we're going to path to pattern along is this. Oh, you see again, it's where we learned locked. Yes. Oh, this is so anime music. I don't remember how many I did.
Oof.
Yeah, right?
Oof, okay. Okay.
We're in business of beautiful here. I should have remembered 20. But perhaps we want distance. Did we do 60 millimeters? No, we did more. 80. Oh, we did in like 94 or something. 92. Oh, I'm slow now. You're probably right with the 96.
I'm always right. Never forget.
95. You're like my mother.
More music now.
Why did it die when I chose? If I look at this from the front, I should go back and see. If I do 19, and a bit less, 93. Okay, I don't know why it's sliding, because you see the last one adds up and these ones are like sliding. It's because of the curve probably. Ooh.
I mean, that is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, nothing is working. Like the pivots is not working.
Yeah, but the idea.
So
you got 19 holders but 20 levers. Someone said, can that be right? The War Lion.
No, but they line up here.
Yeah, no,
number-wise,
right.
they line up.
Okay.
But I think I was right. And then marbles rolling here on us. It's great. But I think they all need to actually stay, end up at the same spot at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this looks more beautiful. Oof.
Oh, hello.
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 Oh, yes. And the music, here we come.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So, like, I'm getting,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Goosebump inducing.
I'm getting a little more self-assured right now watching this. Also, you know what's fun? It strikes me now. We don't need so many of these. Now we have 19 or something. It's enough. Like, they have to meet each other. So
yeah,
this
and get some sim hood in between there.
Yeah, I think the sim hood is going to be that they just bump up against each other. Sim hood is the frog skin between the frog's legs. But this beautiful thing that they are lower here, it's a lie, because I think these marbles wants, but also if they're further back, I think they need to stay at the same height, which means that this cool look is not going to be later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we can actually wait, I have a cool. I actually want to do one more thing, Hannes, before taking a break. Can I?
It's up to you. I just want you to stretch your legs. You don't have to take a long break.
No, I'm right now. I'm a little bit on a roll.
This is usually how it sounds.
Because I'm usually on a roll.
That is true. Can't argue with you there.
I just realized that I can just extrude this, and if I do this, we can get the individualized. I'm just gonna do. This is not how you CAD, but and then I'm gonna cut. I'm just gonna extrude all these. I'm gonna cut them off. This feels so fun. Like, I think like I've been going crazy for features and stuff like that, because I've been feeling there's so much potential. Like with a better understanding for the design process, we can do fun things. And I think like this is like, from all my experience with marble funnels going wrong, I can kind of like do something that will be nicer, work better, look cooler. You know, we can make improvements on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I feel.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm stupid. We should just prolong the first one absurdly and then cut everything. So let's do let's delete all these. Boom. Instead, we are before the curve pattern. I'm just going to extrude this one. This is CAD kindergarten stuff. You should always do before your patterning to avoid repeating stuff. So now we have all of them are quite tall. We want to sketch on what kind of surface. I just want to sketch on this one. Close your eyes. Children.
Okay.
Children, close your eyes. So now I can just cut everything off here. Boom. So this is a hack way of making them customized. I learned a nice thing with the remove to just go through all. I think through all is pretty nice often for the remove. Through all in symmetric. It's the merge scope issue. Merge scope. Can I just choose everything like this? 200 parts in the merge scope. Not too shabby, right? I want them a bit shorter. We can just pull this line. I think that was where we had it before. You see, it's not as beautiful. But it's, of course, these are straight here now. They will be curved. It's not as beautiful anymore. But still...
But you know what it is?
It's passable.
The idea is there.
Okay, good.
You're conveying your idea. As it is anyway, right? It needs more functionality, but the idea is there. That's the most important thing, right?
I'm curious for the audience. Now when Hannes said something, he dropped out there a little while. He glitched a little glitch. And I just wonder if someone in chat can confirm that you heard it too, or that...
Is it just between me and Martin?
Or is it just between me and Martin? I think it has to go out on stream as well. So can you repeat what you said, Hannes?
I don't know. You have presented your idea. I don't think this is not fully functional right now anyway. So we don't need to delve deeper into it now, right? Chat heard it too. Yes, it happens.
Yeah, okay.
He glitches. Yeah, we've been hearing it live.
How...
The glitch is real.
Okay, how...
Been going on for a little while now.
Yeah. How often do you experience... Is it... How disturbing is it? Because I don't hear it a lot. I hear it sometimes.
Yeah, they hear it happens here too. Happens often. We've been hearing it all live.
Okay. Thank you, chat. We're
not a lot, only very occasional though.
That's what I think too, because probably been hearing the same thing. All right. How much time do we have?
We have an hour left, Martin. That's why I like you just muster up some energy and push through the last hour.
Yeah. So why is it okay? The top looks strange. So now you can see it's not as impressive. It's also because they have this straight ending here. They don't have the beautiful curved ending. Still, it's not bad. I like it.
It's not all the time, but every so minutes. It's been happening since the first stream. So that's something I will write down on my...
Yeah, I think it's our Sonobus. I think there's no glitch that we can kind of fix, I don't think. But we should look into it. Ooh, I start to like the sideways profile. I mean, this is very huge. But the idea is there. We're going to massage all of this into oblivion.
massage it into oblivion.
Yeah. Imagine cool, a marble hits here. A marble hits here. The whole thing pivots down with the weight, slowly, nicely. And the marble starts to starts to roll here. So I think this arm should be 2 arms. So the marble can then roll on between the 2 arms like on a track. And then right here in the end, the arms get wider here. So the marbles fall through the arm straight. So it falls straight through the arm down here. And there can be some nice little water slide thing to start the marbles turning left immediately. Give them some left rolling power. And glory to behold. Okay, I'm very happy about this sketch. I'll go and get some more ice water, and you'll entertain the crowd.
Yeah, and I will start with doing the most important stuff, and that is thanking all of the wonderful backers that are continuing to support us on our marvelous adventures towards a new marble machine. This is really essential for us now, since we're really shifting from making like very YouTube friendly, almost, high production value videos into more live streams. And having the support of the backers means like everything right now, that we don't have to focus so much on making exclusively like advanced YouTube videos. Now I can sit here and keep Martin, hopefully I can keep him focused on actually working instead of making videos. And that is made possible by all the generous people that are backers through YouTube memberships and Patreon. And I see a lot of questions coming up regarding the live streams. Are we only live streaming? We aim to live stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So, and have 2 streams per day. On Wednesdays, on Wednesdays, that will be a condensed version. We will recap everything from the week that has happened. So this Wednesday will be our first, that we will recap the first week of streaming into a between 10 to 20 minute long video where Martin will go through all the important stuff that has happened on the machine. So for those of you who can't watch all the streams, you can see a nice little recap how the week has gone. So let's see if if I have gotten any questions here now while Martin is out. Let's see. I see from Martin with a donation. You just keep donating. That's so sweet of you, Martin. If you ever need a new job, you could be life coach, Hannes. That's very sweet of you. I don't know. I'm good at sitting next to brilliant people when they work and keep their spirits up. I've been lucky to get to know Martin and to be along on this adventure as well. I couldn't do any of this CADing, but I can be here as a moral support and keep Martin chugging along. So I'm very grateful for that. Pasplo love these live streams, and we do as well. We have so much fun. The last week now, it's extremely fun just sitting here. Of course, you get tired in your head after a whole day sitting on a live stream, but the fact that when we press end stream, the work is done. There's no editing to be done on these live streams. So that's very, very nice. Are videos fully off the table for now? No, they will come back. Of course they will. We will do the recaps on Wednesdays. That will be a more easily digestible form of video. But the live streams we can call them work streams. You'll get to watch Martin fully immerse himself into work. So that's what we're doing right now. And he's back.
It was
fully energized.
It was great, and I felt very optimistic when getting my ice water here. I have actually this idea that came kind of during the stream. I think I have a cool idea on how to get marbles from one side of the funnels to under here with a way. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Just it's just a little annoying that I know this is a little bit lying. We need to cover up much more. It's more see-through than it's going to be. But hey, I'm happy with this. Really happy. So what should we get into, Hannes? Thank you for thanking all the backers.
Yeah. They're more important than ever. Where we should be going. Yeah, we did the organ funnels. I know perhaps it's a bit much to do this late on the stream, but one of the next topics is start the blob for the frame.
Yeah, the frame I think should be. We should go into that with
tomorrow,
yeah.
Really fresh.
Absolutely. I think that should be fresh tomorrow. I do want to see what happens if I move all this a little bit inside. So the blob, which is controlling the space. I can go to only one sketch here. I can go.
My memeplex wonders, do we need to clean up parts and name things, etc.?
I don't think so right now.
Not right now?
Good idea, though. I just want to see, first of all, when I move this in a little bit.
And I see questions about design requirements and stuff. When are we going deeper into the design requirements? Is that after the frame?
I think I think the machine is in 5 sections: drivetrain, instruments, marble loop, frame, and controls.
Controls. So frame and controls.
Frame and controls, we have to do them before, and then I think it's time to do at least one full day of writing design requirements, and then go back to this, and then go back to design requirements. But I think we should do a design requirement day at that point. I think I've moved it in. I don't really see the difference. But I know, like, it's so fun. This is so fun. I think it's great. There's a lot of work. We need to very, very soon decide if the vibraphone is going to move when being hit. And I think perhaps I actually should build a little real-world prototypes too.
That question comes up a lot.
Yeah.
Is it a real, true design requirement that they're going to move? So that, a lot of people are wondering the same.
Yeah.
Should they move or not?
And that really changes how much space we have around and how much space it takes and stuff. So I think that should happen pretty soon. Start to look seriously at how can we get the move with a piano setup. In some sense, it feels like the entire machine is built around the vibraphone. That's how I feel. And the resonators and the movement, it feels like soon I can defend doing some prototyping live streams in the real world, because I need to know that to get the CAD going. But let's stay focused. Should we perhaps? I feel these are embarrassing. I would like them to be less embarrassing. And I think also it would be pretty connection from here to the conveyor belt, from this to the conveyor belt. It went back now to previous version. Why did it do that? Huh. I'm in the master assembly and it all of a sudden went back to an older version. This one too. That's not good. Do we have a rollback bar? What? Okay, now we're experiencing actual bugging behavior. All of a sudden, the curve pattern died.
Some glitches and some on-shape problems. Browser restart, question mark.
I think I want to understand. I moved the sketch line in the master part. You know what? Let me actually go and just redo this, which tells me that my CADing has been a bit too.
Glitching on your end and also from Martin's audio feed.
Yeah, thank you, Jess, for checking that. We're going to see what that's all about.
I just need to. We got another generous donation here from Martin.
Oh.
Again.
Oh, thank you, Martin.
I think it's good to put into writing this hard design requirement. If something gets too complicated to do sensibly, then function should override form always and keep this as design requirement 0.
You're challenging me now, Martin. We started off really good today, Martin. I don't know. I don't like where this is going. No, I think you're kind of right, but I think this will update now to the full version. I think you're right.
Especially any added should vibraphone move.
Yeah. No, but bring up Martin's previous comment there. If something gets too, because there's a lot, like the hard thing is going to be to very define that design requirement, like too complicated to do sensibly. What's complicated and what's sensibly? But I agree with your sentiment 100%. If I take the hard road at every T-cross, I'm never finishing this. It's so complicated. As someone else,
it will never be easy.
No,
but easy or impossible.
You're 100% right. So I was joking. I think you understood that. Okay. I think I would like to redo this embarrassing thing. Just to have a bit less like ice cream cones, and perhaps connect this to this, just for fun. Perhaps I can do that even in this document. I'm going to, close your eyes, everyone.
Close your eyes. No floor marbles is the only requirement for the catcher.
Yes.
Let him cook. Keep dreaming. Don't let them take you down.
No, you're right.
And then Martin is back again. I left it a bit open on purpose to allow some wiggle room, but complexity blown out must be prevented.
Yes.
That is good. That is right.
Yep.
Bang on the money.
Yep. 100% agree. I'm going to sketch. Let's see how fast I can do a sketch plane with a mate connector here.
Here we go. Nice little donation here from I'm having a coronary. I think the interplay between form and function is the most exciting part of this project. Also, the point of art is to elevate the spirit. That was very beautifully put. And also a very beautiful donation. So thank you so much.
I think that hits. Thank you. I'm having a coronary. Because I think that hits like what I feel
That is the battle inside of you, right?
This is the battle inside of me, and
Yeah.
and it's what I feel that I hope I have become better to kind of strike that distance. So when is, and I think like we're actually doing a process now. We're having a process where I'm going to make a sweep of this profile to connect this marble outlet with the conveyor belt, if anyone is wondering what I'm doing meanwhile.
Mm.
And I think this is why I think like the first machine was like this wow achievement in that I followed my idea and I made it happen. Anyway, I made a video happen. But what I want this machine to say when this is done is like that it's gonna show that I settled these internal battles, that I managed to do. Because the first machine you and I started with, like for the third machine, they were boring to look at. They didn't have this magical thing, because I was like, we're only gonna do function, and to add there's my little connection lane. It looks cute, doesn't it? It's not functional, but it's cute. The interplay between form and function is the most exciting part of this project. Also, the point of art is to elevate the spirit.
That's beautiful.
I really hope. I'm just gonna eyeball this. So now I look where this ended up. I'm not going to connect it in any better way than just go here and kind of approximate how I should end the curve. And probably I'm super much in denial still, Hannes, about like how much I will be able to bring the aesthetics up, and I don't know. But yeah.
You're in denial.
I probably should simplify already now. I should simplify more than what I'm doing to get to get finished faster. So let go of aesthetics and go more for function. That's what I mean. Look at that approximation, kids. Dead on. But it's like, see how fun this is? So yeah, I think I want to fix these ice cream cones. It's embarrassing. Can I?
You have my permission to do so.
Thank you. Symbols.
And I don't think you should doubt yourself so much right now. And we have talked about it time and time again. This is you putting stuff in that you really would want. We're gonna rev up the angle grinder later and have to delete stuff.
Yeah.
When the design requirements are filled in, and like it's gonna be impossible to have those organ funnels. Okay, then they will have to go. But for now, to convey your vision of how you would like it, that's what you do now. Don't doubt that now.
Yeah, and at least we've learned to not do this in
practice as well.
Exactly. Good. At least we've learned to not do this like on a physical machine with 200 volunteers.
Yeah.
And selling tickets that is not booked. It's like we're doing it in a digital environment where we can fail fast, hopefully. Like, so now I'm not going to do this spiky thing. I'm going to add, let's roll back the history bar, and I'm going to add, and now it's going to be super exciting to put a sketch with a mate connector on the end of a sketch line.
Oof, I'm the edge of my seat.
Check that out. But this is not normal too. So let's see if, because I want it to be perpendicular to the line. So let's see. No, that's not how this works. Did I end with a curve or did I end with a straight line in the previous sketch? Because I ended with a straight line to make it simpler. Can I realign secondary axis entity? Can I do? I also don't see it. Let's remove this. Wait, what did I do? Because now we can use Ludwig's point normal. Point normal. We do this point. And we do this. And then we have the perfect sketch plane. I wonder if I could have done that with a mate connector. I probably could have. So let's sketch on this plane. We're going to use this little dot. And we're going to do a nicer loft. This is where all the marbles are going to end up. Boom. I think on this first sketch, we're going to... I should offset the edge just to be a little bit more like that. I want to hide this, and now we're going to loft only the outside. So this is a good example of like, I need to do it first before I can do it well. It's already red there. That this seems like it's not going to work. Lofts are... They were hard already in Fusion 360. Why is that line? Is it because it's not touched? Nothing is happening. Let's try with a path. I don't think it's gonna compute. Okay, so little criticism against OnShape. I would love if you could just tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Please tell me and fix it.
Yeah. Is it because the... I think nothing of this matters. Maybe we can just shell it later. Let's try, because I wanted it to be hollow. But if I do, let's try choosing. So now it wants to, see? I don't understand why. Okay, never mind. We do it like this. Along this path. Yes. I mean, it's not much better, but it looks a bit more serious. And now I think we're going to be able to shell this. Five. Can I do that? Oh, I need... Wait. Do I need to also pick this?
Let's see here from Nicholas. For the loft, use a loft surface and then thicken it. Way easier to control.
So you mean... and then thicken it. I'm not really following. A loft surface. I thought I did a loft surface. Can you expand on that, Nicholas?
And while you do that, I just want to say I'm so thrilled that we have Jannes Jager 174 joining as a Wintergatan backer. Couldn't be more happy to have you here. So awesome. Thank you so much for the support.
Indeed. Yeah, okay. I don't know what.
Look at that tornado.
So now I should be able, let's shift P everything. Now I should be able to make this into a shell. So it's a real funnel. Faces to, I'm doing the wrong face. This is the faces I should remove. Yes. Oh, I'm stupid. That took me a long time. Now, Hannes. This is, you see, it's hollow now. Like that. And all the way down here. Here's where the marbles come out. Blop, blop, blop. Well, I'm gonna hide this part. Wrong one. And then we had some kind of repetition we did here. Why is that gone? I did that in the symbol funnels, did I? Oh yeah, it's here, linear pattern. And we're going to choose not that one, but we're going to choose this one. Okay, it looks a bit better.
Ba-da-da-da-da-dam. Do-do-do-do.
We lost some mate here. That's fine. Oh, it's the horn.
This funnel screams marble stuckificator 3000.
Yeah, absolutely. And what happened here? Why is this orange thing back? My cat is getting bad. Because here it's deleted. Is it in the...
What is all this? I missed like 2 streams and suddenly it looks like a marble machine.
Yeah, good.
Big bad celery.
Happy for that comment. Now I just need to see how can I get this off. I also want to get, oh yeah. It's dirty. It's really dirty now. It's fine.
Oh, here is a name I think I recognize, right? Let's see. Alex Brem 586 joined as a backer.
Alex Bram is the machinist who made the last parts for the Marble Machine 3, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, for joining. That's super kind of you. We did a video with Alex.
Was the Metal Hub.
The Metal Hub was Alex.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We can.
So great to have you here, Alex.
That video should be here in the Marble Machine Journey, one of the recent ones. The new part video. Which one was it? If anyone
was it in the vlog days or is it after?
No, it's after. Here. The first real part for the Marble Machine 3 are here. Alex machined this hub here.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Awesome guy. Thank you so much and welcome, Alex.
Okay, Hannes, we have connected this. I can do like a connecting. Maybe that's actually what I want to do. I'm going to do a connecting thing for these as well. It's just for because what have we learned is that it's really good to just put things in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do in the symbol funnels.
San Void says you didn't delete the orange thing, you just hid it? ?
Yeah, it's the orange thing is remnants of the blob space thing.
Mm-hmm.
So since it's here in the blob space, okay, I'm going to go and do it properly. I can delete it. Let's do this properly here. I'm gonna hide that.
You hid everything.
No, I just hid a reference. Loft. So, and I guess the orange thing is here. Crash funnel. I'm going to see what happens if I delete here. That might be breaking everything. Okay, we have a delete part in the... Yeah, this actually works. It's deleted. That commenter was right. So now it's never going to return. And now we're going to do this. We're going to do a symbolic placeholder is the word I've been looking for all week.
Mm-hmm.
A symbolic placeholder gathering track.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna sketch, and I'm choosing a mate connector on here. That we're gonna flip the mate connector 90 degrees. Not around that axis, around that axis. And now we're just going to do a very stupid and simple gathering track here. Just to keep it in.
Mm-hmm.
That there needs to be something there. It's not... it's very successful, actually, this method of just putting it in. Because then you're like... You don't get overconfident with how much space you have. You get like, oh, wow. I need to really think this through now.
Alex Brem, thanks for the shout out. Waiting for the new drawing so we can make this become reality.
Oh, nice. I like
that. Hell yeah.
So fun to hear. Sketch. I'm gonna sketch here. Yes. And I think I mean, this streaming series, this whole series now feels like it's like now we're being honest about what we need to do, and then we're going to like when we get to the manufacturing, Hannes, it's gonna be so fun.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be so fun, especially if we believe in the idea. So I'm just making walls for our poor little marbles here. Oh, brilliant. It's the first sketch was not perpendicular. Let's fix that. Shift L, perpendicular. There, I think I fixed it. Boom. So where do we need this to end up? Oh, look at this.
Looks fun.
I spitballed it, or what's called, and almost hit it perfectly. We're going to drag it back a bit. This extrude No, this sketch. And then the next extrude is going to be to a face. Not blind, but up to face, up to this face. Boom. Should we give that a little bit of a color? A metal color, so I don't know if it's going to be metal, but it looks a bit more serious.
I see a bunch of people commenting. I get that they want to see stuff happen, but a lot of people are like, do you have a timeline for when the manufacturing will start? A rough guess on how long this process will be, when the machine will be done? That is extremely difficult to answer, and especially since you're doing this the right way this time around. Hopefully the manufacturing will be faster than with the earlier machines, because you will have a lot of answers before you start cutting plywood this time around.
Yeah. It's I've been thinking if like working with deadlines would be something that I actually should try. Because like if I don't have a deadline, we can just, there's another opportunity to just go on and forever. Why is it blue again? But there are no deadlines, and I no ideas either really. So it's lining up a little bit better. I just lowered it a little bit. Look here, the jump is gonna come soon. This is almost perfect for the conveyor belt. This is going to jump down soon. Or is it only jumping when I'm looking away like this? Yeah, it's only jumping then. No, I don't have ideas for that. I know that I'm progressing faster now than ever.
Yeah,
and I'm
like this first week has been insane.
Yeah, it's but then yeah, maybe we should have a deadline. I'm not good. Perhaps when
I'm not good, period.
When I start to get my new medication, I might be better at finishing stuff on. Who knows?
I think
that's the hopium this project is built
that's the
on.
hopium. Yeah, but I think erasing all the stuff that pulls you in different directions will help a lot. And for why it feels so good right now is because you're focusing on one thing and one thing alone, and that is CADing right now, making a machine instead of making videos, instead of making a bunch of other stuff. So as long as we can keep it kinda on keeping your focus mainly on this.
I know the perfect bonus thing to fix in the end of this stream, Hannes. I agree with you. The focus is it. First of all, how fun is it that we have? First of all, I'm just going to say that we've completed the marble loop. We have all the marbles that are captured in the front by this super beautiful funnel system that is going to be hard to maintain as beautiful when it's really functional, but it's the idea. I'm very happy about this idea. So the funnels comes in the front here into the conveyor belt. But then we're also capturing some marbles from the back here in 3 funnels hidden on the back here, these 3 things. Those marbles are from the symbols, and they are collected on this track, also placeholder, non-functional thing. All those marbles are lifted up, dropped off, divided, and sorted out to the marble gates. That's the full marble loop. And when you asked me to take a break, Hannes, I realized something. You know, the ghost notes of the snare drum should be really low, which means with metal, we wanted them 8mm or something like that, marbles. And I was like, that means that these rollers, the tracks here, needs to be both for 40mm kick drum marble and like 8mm snare marbles. And I was like a little bummed out, because that means we could have less see-through for the design, because we need to cover up much more to capture those small 8mm marbles. Then I realized if we do wooden marbles for the ghost notes, the wooden marbles are so lightweight, so they can be 20mm and make the perfect sound, and then we don't have to design for a lot of different marble sizes. What do you think about that?
Sounds exciting.
Yeah. No, and I think it's more fun to watch also when you see them. Anyways, I would say success for the marble loop, the first iteration is, but we're missing the discs for the shaker and the tambourine machine. So that's actually one of the few things that is missing in the drivetrain. So I'm wondering, should we just put them in?
We should, and we should also read this nice donation we got from Dataknutte.
Oh.
Help me understand it a bit. Why looks like version 1? Let detektivbyrån investigate.
Ooh. Thank you. Why looks like version 1? Yeah. I think...
Why looks in version 1? Could that be it?
I think you mean it looks so much like the first machine instead of a spread out machine. Isn't that what you mean? And
my interpretation is why focus on looks on version 1.
Maybe you can follow up Dataknutte so we can more with a clarification, so we can answer.
But yes, we should put detektivbyrån on the task. Of course, investigate this.
So
I like this as well. Dataknutte says correct.
Yeah.
On what?
The shaker and the tambourine module has been requested to return, to my great joy. And I think in one of the streams, we found a really nice placement for those. But that has implications because I think the way I made the gearbox now is that I drew the to the front here. But I think this shaft should actually be to the back for the shaker machine to be better. So I think we're going to go and switch that on the drivetrain sketch. This is drivetrain assembly. This is not where we switch this. I think I need to go into the gearbox part studio here. Switch to gear. Switch to gearbox. So right now, how did I do this? I need to detektivbyrån investigate. I kind of want to flip this 180 degrees. I think actually I can. I can just do a transform here with good conscience. I'm just going to rotate it 180 degrees and see what breaks. Perhaps a lot broke now in the drivetrain subassembly. We're going to see. It hasn't updated yet. It's slower on updating nowadays. Now it has updated.
It takes a while to load up brilliance, you know.
Yes. So, interestingly enough, this gear hasn't followed. So we'll have to go... Oh, but that's in the master part. Wait, have I forgotten completely of how we're doing this?
Dataknutte follows up with another donation and a comment. Now small size, before big, like makalös manik.
Yeah, and
Perhaps talking about like the wide.
I think so, yeah.
The wide machines, yeah.
I think you mean Dataknutte while we're trying to do like the first, like the wooden version. And it's the it's because of this sculptural aspect. Like, I can kind of summarize it with this image. This is how I want the machine to feel. Not exactly this skeleton clock. We want it to be one piece, one machine standing. Like, we don't want it to be an assembly of a couple of different machines that kind of works together. So the wide one was like that. And I completely forgot that we're doing a master part model. So I went into...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's getting late today.
Yeah, I went into the... let's see here, drivetrain, gearbox, and moved things around there, which is not how we're doing this. So let me go in here and just flip that transform off. And we are going back into the blob space where we are, of course, setting exactly all these things. So let me see how I did this. It's just in the sketch. Yeah, check this. Can I? Yeah, this is... I'm on thin ice now, Hannes.
Yes.
I'm on...
You're very thin ice.
I'm on thin ice now. I can break the whole thing. We're gonna move the second part of the gearbox to the back instead. And we're gonna see what happens.
But to elaborate a bit on Data Knutte's comment with the big versus small footprint of the machine, it's a lot about how it feels and what you feel when you see it. And the first original machine, like, it was a vibe, and it just felt wrong seeing a big machine. It didn't have the same oomph to it.
Yep.
The first machine got it right. It just didn't work right.
Yeah. That's really good.
We have a donation yet again from Martin here that wants to know, would it be feasible for gearbox to feed power to both sides?
Oh, you mean having a gear on both sides of the programming wheel? Can you please elaborate, Martin? Because I did that originally, and I don't think it's necessary. I did that on the first on the Marble Machine X, and I think one gear is superior.
Data Knutte added here, good choice. Before, those flywheels could supply whole Örnsköldsvik with power.
I've been studying in Örnsköldsvik, Data Knutte, if you're from there. So I've made my first music education in Örnsköldsvik, Musikmakarna. In Fjällräven's old factory. First factory of Fjällräven. Why is this not updating? So I did change the master part. The gearbox updated. This has updated here. Perhaps I need to open that. Do I need to open this part studio? Music gears.
And Martin is elaborating here with the gearbox to feed power on both sides. Like for the shaker module, since some things are easier to have power on one side and some other on the other, then why not provide power to both sides?
Okay,
The brains are sluggish now.
Yeah, can you elaborate even more, Martin? Because I'm
You're not following.
Not totally following. Both sides of what? Then why not provide power to both sides of what? That's what I'm missing. The context I'm missing. Now it has updated. Good. So I opened the part studio and then the whole drivetrain updated. So that's good, but I think there's an issue with the gearbox because we don't have the second gear. So let's go to the gearbox. Yeah, my bad CAD has let me down once again.
Oh no.
This these beautiful lines should have been constrained better. But I've never been as I'm not saying I'm great at CADing, but I've never been as good as I am now before.
Do you know how good I am at this? Martin is elaborating a bit more here. Like, imagine you have a car and you can feed both sides via differential or to one only. So you could switch if you want left, right power or just to one side.
To one side of what? Power both sides of what? That's where I'm missing the context.
From the gearbox, both sides.
Of what?
Like for the shaker module. Why not provide power to both sides?
I think you mean of the programming wheel, but just correct me if I'm wrong there. Whoa, something went wrong here. This revolve needs to not take that. I'm gonna remove this.
The gearbox shaft you mentioned, you should put it to the other side. Outside versus inside.
Oh, you mean to have two gearbox shafts? This.
Still question marks for us.
Yeah. Sorry, Martin, if I'm if I'm not answering this question really well here. And I'm also screwing up the design of the gearbox here. I'm going to fix that actually. It's just symbolically, but anyway. 80 120 100 100.
I just saw a good tip here. I'm just gonna throw this up. Chats seem to like it as well. Where did it go? From Isaac Ramens. Quick tip if you haven't learned yet. Hit the backstick key to cycle through all of the things under your cursor instead of having to left click and click select other.
Oh. Which one is the... Oh, I love this. I've been fighting with this. What's the backstick key?
You see it there in the comment.
Backtick.
Backtick.
Wait. That is a game changer if it works the way I hope. Because the issue I have here is that if I have a circle and I have a center point arc on the circle, to choose only that arc is problematic. But if I now... I'm on Mac as well.
Backtick is to the left of the number 1.
Yeah, on Mac, Swedish keyboard layout.
On Mac OS, backstick is with the tilde button. What is the tilde button?
Okay.
Shouldn't be the one left of the backspace.
Yeah, I'm trying that. I'm okay. I'm not. But that was a really good, really good.
I think chat will find and explain it to us.
Swedish keyboard on Mac OS.
Yes. And while Martin has commented again here, from the beginning the issue was for the shaker module to have the power fed to it, right? Then why not, instead of flipping the gearbox, make it so it can be selected to feed power one way or the other, is what I mean.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not fully then why not, instead of flipping the arrow, make so it can be selected to feed power? Sorry, Martin, I don't really understand. It's frustrating because it might be some obvious super smart thing that I'm missing.
Yeah.
Gearbox. So this shaft needs to be longer. Gearbox output, we're gonna do that in the blob space. Gearbox output shaft should have an extrude. It's here. Great. I'm finding I have great control over the part. It's okay, but that's not how it should be then. The second should be blind. Yes, here we go. Space for some shaker wheels. And I also think the programming wheel has moved a lot now. So we should go to the programming wheel sketch, which I think is, it's not, it's actually constrained. Oh, it's the gear sketch, this one. Playing music gears 3. Here we should have some, yes, here's unconstrained. When I move the gearbox, this kind of follows. I think we should pivot this back forward. So this is the whole programming wheel I'm pivoting here. Yeah, perfect. Let's have a look at the master assembly to see if there's any obvious fixes before I add the shaker wheels. It's annoying it's updating so slow. Like nothing is updated into drivetrain. I think this position is not updated. The reboot of Onshape is might be due. Oh, and now when I fix the visibility, everything updated. Huh. We have a nice shaft through a wheel here now. So I'm gonna flip down the starting crank more to the back. Let's go and do that in the blob space. Start crank. Sketch, start crank. See, I left this blue to be able to do things exactly like that. Probably a bit low and behind the back there, but that's fine. I'd like to start a new plane actually for the shaker and tamarind module wheels.
Oh, wow. We only have 5 more minutes, Martin, as well.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Okay. I'm going to add, I'm prepared to add that. I will have to add those. It's only gonna be another circle, actually. A little disc there for the shaker and tamarind modules. Let's hope we can look at the master assembly one last time to wrap up. This has updated. It looks crazy. We're going to... I can't wait to start to massage all this. Like, just for everyone watching right now, nothing that you're seeing here is going to be built. All you're seeing is a first approximation of what we need on the machine. And then we're going to try to squeeze everything tightly together. Some gears doesn't need to be monstrous big like this one. I can make it smaller to make more space for some other stuff. So it's a first approximation. I'm absolutely super happy about this idea with the marbles rolling in the front here from the funnels. I feel that is like such a cool way to look at the like identity of the machine with this here. And yeah, we did a little bit of the beat stream today without our main piece of streaming equipment. So we only did for YouTube in HD. Tomorrow we're back in 4K on YouTube, multi-streaming to Twitch and X as well. And on Wednesday we're gonna of the last week's progress.
And you glitched out there, but you said we're gonna do a recap
Video.
First week of streaming.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't hear myself glitching out. That glitch is actually, it might be the network bumps, Hannes.
Yeah, could be.
It feels like the network bumps.
Dips a second.
We have some dips on the network.
I have a question for you, Martin. Then I see behind you, I see a chart.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Let's do the chart.
Are you ready with the DSK?
Yeah, I can hit the DSK. I think it's fun to show what happens when Hannes switches.
It becomes green. There we go.
And not until okay. So at the end of every stream, we are going to say if we had fun and if we got closer to the world tour. We've scored some fantastic grades over here. I don't know if you can see them here. I think this one is much better than things. So I think we're on a 13. How much fun did we have then?
I had pretty fun today.
Okay. Middle of the road fun like this.
Yeah, don't like... just because you get frustrated doesn't mean that we did good job. You did really good job. The marble loop got done today.
Yeah, marble.
That is great.
Marble loop first approximation is done. And I'm seeing a trend. We're getting more and more to the right, which was... I mean, look at these. What were we doing then? We didn't have fun and we didn't get closer. So we're moving towards the correct direction. All right. Thanks to everyone for hanging out with us and helping out. I really appreciate it. And Martin, if you're still here, please try to elaborate in next stream if we're seeing you again. So I'm not missing your idea about going both ways with the gearbox.
Perhaps it is difficult conveying stuff in chat as well, and it gets stressful. And perhaps you should try to email it or something. Write it down and email the idea. It might be a good idea.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll discuss it next stream, and I'll be hopefully getting it done.
Hanging with you, Martin. So fun hanging out with the audience. I will let the stream be going for a couple of more seconds this time around. So let's keep on chatting, Martin.
Okay. Okay, so thanks everyone.